Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime channel. In the current Egghead arc in One Piece, one of the most intriguing moments involves Roronoa Zoro encountering an extremely powerful enemy known as Seraphim Mihawk. This Seraphim is a childlike clone of the famous swordsman Seraphim Mihawk, one of the Shichibukai and the current greatest swordsman in the world, which means he will have great importance for Zoro's evolution. In today's video, we will talk about the importance that this Seraphim will have in this Egghead arc, or even in some future arc, and his fundamental role in making Zoro stronger. Guys, the Seraphims are a new line of human weapons created by the scientist Vegapunk, using impressive technological advancements combined with the power of the pacifistas. Unlike the original pacifistas, which were already formidable, the Seraphims are modeled after powerful members of the Shichibukai when they were children, and are equipped with superhuman abilities and endurance. Furthermore, they possess striking physical characteristics, such as black skin and black wings, which indicate the use of Lunarian DNA, giving them great durability and the ability to manipulate fire. Seraphim Mihawk is, therefore, a child version of Seraphim Mihawk himself. Despite his childlike appearance, he is a force to be reckoned with. He shares the fencing mastery of his original, and is endowed with impressive physical abilities, combined with the power of the Lunarians. Zoro encounters this opponent in the Egghead arc, and the confrontation between the two is inevitable. Because he is a clone, Seraphim Mihawk does not possess all the abilities and experience of the true Mihawk. This is because, while Seraphim is a formidable warrior, he lacks the years of battle, learning, and technique refinement that the true Mihawk has accumulated throughout his life. Seraphim Mihawk displays incredible swordsmanship, rivaling the skills Zoro encountered when facing the true Mihawk. However, there is a crucial difference, which is the lack of experience and battle intuition that Mihawk possesses. While the true Mihawk is a swordsman whose sword mastery is almost supernatural, Seraphim relies more on his brute strength and programmed abilities. Zoro, being an experienced and astute swordsman, quickly perceives this difference. He understands that, while Seraphim Mihawk is powerful, he lacks the creativity and adaptability of a true swordsman. Although Seraphim Mihawk represents a formidable challenge due to his strength and abilities, he does not possess the depth of experience and refined ability of the true Seraphim Mihawk. This makes Seraphim an enemy that Zoro can defeat, provided he uses his intelligence, strategy, and determination to overcome his opponent's brute abilities. Being an inferior version of the original, he can be of great help to Zoro in getting stronger. The confrontation with Seraphim Mihawk represents not only an immediate challenge for Zoro, but also a valuable opportunity for the refinement of his skills. The fight against a Mihawk clone, even without the full experience of the true Mihawk, offers Zoro a unique chance to face a high-level swordsman. This allows Zoro to test and refine his techniques in real combat, which is essential for his growth as a swordsman. Given that Seraphim Mihawk is under Vegapunk's control, there is significant potential for him to be used in the future as a training tool for Zoro. Vegapunk, recognizing Zoro's potential and his relentless pursuit of improvement, could propose an agreement where Seraphim would be used in intensive training sessions. This would provide Zoro with continuous practice against a high-caliber opponent, accelerating his development and bringing him closer to his goal of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world. However, the existence of Seraphim Mihawk also presents a significant danger. The Gorosei, the 5 most powerful figures in the Sekai Seifu, could decide to use Seraphim to eliminate significant threats, such as the Straw Hats. Recognizing the strength and growing influence of Luffy's crew, the Gorosei could send Seraphim Mihawk as an assassin, specifically targeting Zoro or other members of the crew. If the Gorosei choose to use Seraphim Mihawk to try to take the lives of the Straw Hats, Zoro will be forced to face this powerful clone again. This time, the fight would be more intense and possibly fatal. Zoro would have to apply everything he has learned so far, using his refined skills and accumulated combat experience to definitively defeat Seraphim, preventing him from causing trouble again. Seraphim Mihawk is both an opportunity and a threat. For Zoro, he offers an unparalleled chance to train and improve his skills against a high-level opponent. Under Vegapunk's supervision, Seraphim could become a vital tool in Zoro's training. However, the Gorosei may also use Seraphim as a weapon against the Straw Hats, forcing Zoro to face and definitively defeat this adversary to protect his crew. Despite Seraphim Mihawk's usefulness as a training tool and the potential danger it represents if used by the Gorosei, he is not Zoro's central goal. Seraphim Mihawk, powerful as he may be, is only a clone, and therefore cannot replace the challenge represented by the true Mihawk. For Zoro, facing Seraphim is a step on his path to the top, a way to test and improve his skills against an opponent modeled after Mihawk. Zoro knows that reaching Mihawk will not be an easy task. Mihawk is a legendary swordsman with unparalleled mastery in the art of the sword. Defeating Mihawk means proving that Zoro is the best in the world, and that requires a combination of skill, experience, and unwavering willpower. Facing Seraphim Mihawk offers Zoro an opportunity to train against an opponent who emulates Mihawk's abilities, but he understands that this is only preparation for the true test that lies ahead. However, despite all the usefulness that Seraphim Mihawk could have as a training tool, there is a concerning and potentially catastrophic aspect to its existence. Under the control of the Sakai Seifu, especially in the hands of the powerful Gorosei, Seraphim could represent an unimaginable threat. The Sakai Seifu, with its political agenda and desire to maintain control of the world, could easily see Seraphim Mihawk as a powerful weapon to eliminate any obstacles in its way, and that would include the Straw Hats, whose growing influence and challenge to established power structures could be considered a threat to global balance. If the Gorosei decide to use Seraphim Mihawk to neutralize the Straw Hats, Zoro and his companions could be in mortal danger. Seraphim, with its superhuman abilities and brute power, would be an extremely difficult force to stop, even for someone as skilled as Zoro. Furthermore, the genetic manipulation and technology behind Seraphim Mihawk may hide even darker secrets. There could be control failures or even a potential rebellion from Seraphim itself, resulting in chaos and destruction. Therefore, eliminating Seraphim Mihawk, either as a preventive measure or in response to an imminent threat, may become an imperative necessity for the safety of the Straw Hats and all those who oppose the tyranny of the Sakai Seifu. However, such an undertaking would not be easy. Seraphim Mihawk is a powerful creation, with abilities that come close to those of Mihawk himself. Zoro and his companions would have to give everything against these Seraphims. Moreover, the act of eliminating Seraphim Mihawk could have serious repercussions. The Sakai Seifu, realizing the loss of one of its most powerful weapons, could retaliate even more ruthlessly against the Straw Hats and their allies. Therefore, the question of how to deal with Seraphim Mihawk becomes a major challenge for Zoro and his crew. They must find a way to neutralize this threat without triggering an even larger and more dangerous conflict with the Sakai Seifu. Thus, while Seraphim Mihawk may offer opportunities for training and growth for Zoro, its existence also casts a sinister shadow on the horizon, a potential threat that must be faced and eliminated to ensure the safety and freedom of those who challenge the established order. But comment on what you thought of the video and what you expect for the future of the One Piece manga. That's a wrap for today's content. We hope you enjoyed it and want to share your thoughts on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next video. Take care and stay awesome.